Can slot machines be beat? The answer may surprise you. Hey everybody, welcome to the Slot Doc. Today we're separating fantasy from reality. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what can improve your chances, what is complete nonsense, and whether anyone truly beats slot machines long term. Let's go! Can slot machines be beat? Not win once, not hit a lucky jackpot. Can it be done consistently over time? Can someone actually outsmart the casino and walk away ahead? You've probably seen YouTube videos with secret systems, betting tricks, AI strategies, hidden timing hacks, or people claiming they found the magic formula. If you're asking, can I guarantee profits and defeat slot machines every time forever? No. Well, mostly no. Casinos build slot machines with one giant advantage: the math. Every slot machine has a built-in edge, usually anywhere from 3 to 12%. Over thousands and millions of spins, the machine is designed to keep that percentage of all money wagered. That's not a conspiracy, it's not a hoax. That's literally how they were ordered and built. But can individual players have winning sessions? Absolutely. Can smart players make better decisions? Yes. Can some people exploit unusual situations? Occasionally. But beating slot machines every single time? That's a very different story. To understand this, you need to understand how slots work. If you've watched any of my other education videos, I talk about this in almost all of them. But here's the quick rundown. Modern slot machines use random number generators. Thousands of number combinations happen constantly, even when nobody's playing. Every spin is independent. The machine has no memory. It doesn't care if someone lost $20 or $20,000. The win or loss on the next spin doesn't become more likely. This brings us to some of these YouTube influencer claims. Some will say they can predict a jackpot. They watched and found a pattern. They see the timing. Again, this is not how slot machines work. There is no secret rhythm, no invisible cycle, no hidden countdown. If someone had a guaranteed prediction system, casinos wouldn't stay in business for very long. So what can actually improve your chances? While you can't eliminate the casino edge, you can make smarter decisions. First, understanding volatility. Some machines return more than others. Not every slot is identical. Low volatility games are usually less flashy and have more RTP during the base game that gives you smaller wins more often. High volatility games can have long dry spells and occasional major jackpots. Low volatility, you may not hit any crazy bonus or $1 million jackpot, but you might be able to play for longer and win more consistently along the way. Second, use a player's card. I've said this in other videos. It's super important. So many people underestimate this. You get free play, promotions, multiplier days, cash back, hotel, travel, and food comps, and that can all add up. If you ignore the rewards, you're giving away the value of you playing. Casinos track your play because they want your loyalty. Take advantage of it. Third, manage your bankroll. Most players don't lose because of bad luck. They lose because they keep chasing losses. Number one, don't consider the money you're putting in a machine a loss. You came to gamble, you came to have fun, you came to spend your money. So if you spent $100, you spent $100. People that have the different mindset of losing money, that's where it becomes a problem. You lose $100, you raise your bets. You lose again, you raise again. Suddenly you're playing emotionally, and the casino loves emotional decisions. Set your limits and set your budget before you ever even get to the casino and sit at a slot machine, not after. Finally, some bet levels do matter. Not on every machine and not on every game, but on some, choosing which denomination to play can make a difference. Minimum bets will typically be the worst RTP on any machine. So if you can afford to play a little higher, in most cases, it is better. That being said, max bet is not always the best bet either. You can be overbetting the jackpots or the bonuses that you might be able to obtain. So if you want to play at the most efficient level and you can afford it, playing at the highest denomination with the lowest bet level that qualifies you for the highest prizes is a pretty good place to live. You can also do this with a smaller bankroll or a smaller budget in mind. Let's say you want to play around $2 a spin. There might be a 5-cent denomination that is $1.75 or $2.25, but that gets you access to bigger jackpot numbers and higher payouts than if you were to play the 2-cent denomination at $2. So when you sit at the game, check the denominations, check the bet levels, check the jackpots, and if they change with the bet levels, make sure you're playing where you're getting the most for the money you're spending. Oh, the YouTube strategy explosion. Let's talk about all the strategies online. We're not going to go over them individually. That could be for another video. But you've got your ladder betting, your bet escalators, the AI systems, secret formulas, money management systems. Here's the reality. You can rearrange your risk. You can change the volatility. You can alter your session experience by changing the bet levels. Maybe it makes it more exciting or whatever. But you can't magically create an edge from nowhere. People always confuse I won using a strategy with that strategy caused me to win. They're very different things. So why do people think slot machines can be beat? If you want more real talk about slot machines, beating the casino, bankroll strategy, and smarter gambling, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my Patreon, and get the new Slot Doc app. Every week on the YouTube channel, we break down slot strategies, advantage plays, bankroll management, big wins, hopefully small losses, and the truth behind how these games actually work. And if you want all the tools, tips, and tricks to take with you everywhere you go, scan the QR code on the screen right now. Download the Slot Doc app. It's free. Inside the app, you'll get a list of all the slot machines in the Slot Doc database, money tracking tools, betting strategy tools, customizable prize wheel feature, and then concierge members will get even more advantage. More money tracking features with reports, advantage play strategies and calculators, a community board to discuss strategies with other users, and even more access to improve the app and continue to expand the database. Scan the QR code, download the Slot Doc app, and join the community today. Like, subscribe, scan the code. And remember, play smart and good luck. So why do people think the slots can be beat? Here's where things get interesting. People believe slots can be beat because sometimes they win doing something they feel gave them an edge, and they choose to remember each time they did that thing and they won, not when they did that thing and they lost. They feel like they saw something or heard something, and then that same thing happened again. And each time this one thing happened, a few spins later, they won, until they didn't. But they feel it had to be something. We, as humans, have a hard time believing in randomness. We want to see patterns and order. That's why we convince ourselves slots can be beaten. But there actually are certain situations that create temporary advantages. This is where the idea of advantage players takes root. If you're interested in all of that info and want to attempt the advantage game, I have a 3-video series on advantage play. Go check it out. That being said, advantage players are hunting for special opportunities, not magic. not luck, math. Some modern slot machines have persistent features. Maybe a progress meter, maybe symbols that collect, maybe bonus features build over time. Sometimes previous players leave value behind, and some of those persistent states and advantages are what advantage players are searching for and finding in those opportunities. Imagine somebody quits a game that's 95% progressed towards a bonus feature. The next player will gain extra value when they play that. This isn't beating the randomness, it's recognizing situations where expected value changes. That's very different than beating the slot machine because it doesn't change anything for the casino. The casino still wins. So, what's the real answer? Can they be beat? Honestly, it really depends on what you mean by beat. If by beat you mean guaranteed profits, predictable jackpots, or permanent systems that win every single time, then no. Slot machine cannot be beat. If by beat you mean improving decisions, maximizing promotions, managing your bankroll, giving yourself better chances, finding those occasional advantages and opportunities, then yes. But beating the slot machines isn't about eliminating the casino advantage permanently. It's about understanding the casino advantage and, in rare cases, taking advantage of the rules of the game when the opportunity presents itself. So what do you think? Leave a comment, ask a question, let me know your opinion. Can slot machines be beat? Have you ever found a machine that felt impossible to lose on? Have you ever found a pattern you thought gave you an edge? Do you believe advantage plays are out there? Are there certain things that are bad luck? Please comment and let me know your opinions. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, check out my channel, like and subscribe, and check out the app. And remember, play smart, play for fun, and never gamble with money you can't afford to spend. Thanks for watching. Keep that bankroll healthy, and I'll see you soon.
I'm seeing multiple.
There's where we want them, yes. Nice.
I'm sure glad we picked that wild guy up.